Hey everyone, welcome to the TGC channel. My name is Al, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 1/3 scale Hulk by LBS. Now this is going to be the premiere edition that I'll be unboxing, which includes 3 torsos. So what's going to happen is essentially I'll unbox all of them, give you a quick review for each torso, and I'm going to show you how each torso fits with this line. So for those of you who are still, contemplating on potentially picking this up and trying to figure out which one you should pick up, hopefully this review helps. So without further ado, let's go right ahead and jump over to the unboxing and assembly. Alright, so here he is, fully assembled. So we'll go right ahead and start with this review. I am going to start off by going over the base. So similar to the other 1/3 scale LBS Marvel pieces, this does have a storytelling base. So here in the front, we are looking at essentially the evolution of Hulk, starting us off with the first appearance, or the 1960 Kirby Hulk. Then we have the Savage Hulk, the Hulk with the fedora, that's the Joe Fixit Hulk. Then we have Smart Hulk, the second to last there, that's the World Breaker Hulk. And of course the last one is Maestro Hulk. Yeah, very good job with the paint here, sculpt. I love the copper accents kind of throughout the siding of the base, the top of the base, all the nuts and bolts there, the brushed silver kind of throughout the base there. Outstanding. Even the bottom is the same thing. Very good job with the paint applications on this one. Then we have this this pillar here. The base has 4 pillars, of course, 1 for each corner. They're all the exact same, but again, you'll see brushed silver with a little bit of accents of copper throughout it, and like a hazard sign right in front. But yeah, the paint application is outstanding. Now looking at the second panel we have is the Transformation Hulk panel, where essentially we just see Bruce Banner transforming into the Hulk. Again, the paint application, I love it. They went with that copper type of paint app with hints of green to kind of give it, well, like, you know, in general with copper, when it has, I don't know if a lot of has to do with like weather elements or rain and of such, it builds up some sort of substance on top of it that makes it turn green. That's how we got that green color for the Statue of Liberty. And that's the paint app that they went with this one. It's all copper with hints of green that you can see throughout the piece. Now here we're looking at the like the main enemies of the Hulk. You know, to the left we have the General Ross, the Red Hulk, followed by Abomination. The third one, that's the I believe that's the Crusher, or the also known as the Absorbing Man. And the fourth one is the Leader, right there in the center. Yeah, very good job with the paint applications and the sculpt. Even on like the Red Hulk, you can see all his veins and everything. It's very good job. Then we have Wendigo, and last, Juggernaut. Again, I love all the details that they added on this piece and the paint application. Outstanding. And then we have another similar pillar, last one, but yeah, it's the same thing, same one. And the fourth and final panel we have is the origin Hulk story, which is essentially just the atomic bomb or the gamma radiation that causes Bruce Banner to turn into the Hulk. I love it. Very good job. And here on the top, you can even see like the radiation symbol. I think that's on the side panels, on both side panels. But yeah, overall, outstanding job here with the paint and the sculpt here. All right, so up next, we're gonna go right ahead and take a look at the top of the base. So here the entire base has this like green, or it has this yellow hazardous type of border. It's like a hazard platform of some sort. And we have just some black accents, a couple bolts there. What I do like is it's all painted yellow, but even on the corners of all the yellow, even on the black, you can see brushed silver to kind of give it more of a metallic feel or a metallic look. So they did a very good job with that, and it's the same thing throughout the entire corner siding of the base essentially. Here in the back, you can even see Hulk's left foot kind of just smashed on top of here, so we see some indentations there. And yeah, just some brushed metal or brushed silver throughout the black accents that you can see there, and throughout the yellow, just to kind of give it more of that metal feel to it. Very good job. Very, very good job. Here you can see all the little bolts there, painted silver as well. See, I love it. And on the actual top of the base, we just have rubble with some rocks and some green hazard or some green gamma liquid spread in between these rocks. They have more of a shine to it, so it may have been some clear resin that they poured. And right on top, as you can see there's that radiation hazard sign. But yeah, great job with the top of the base as well. But let's move on to the actual Hulk sculpt. So looking at his right foot, you can see a lot of brown or light brown speckles. With him sitting on this base, it makes sense that he had some sort of debris or dirt on his foot. So we have that. We have very good job with various greens that they use, with a lot of shading throughout the veins to give it more depth. But yeah, no, I love the way that they sculpted this, and the paint application is good as well. And even moving into like right there, right on the front of the foot, you can see all the wrinkles and stuff. Just a very good job. And then when we look at the actual short itself, you can see a lot of tears, a lot of rips. I love how you can even still see his skin with a lot of like, you know, like the bumps that you have. Either you might have like micro bumps on your kneecap or something, you can even see that. You can even see the veins kind of popping out through his leg, even on the ripped portion. So they did a good job with the anatomy itself. But yeah, the pants itself, all torn up. Also, very good job. And it's the paint itself. It's clean. You know, you can. I love that they used. That there's a lot of micro details and a lot of texturing throughout the pants. But I also love that there's no paint bleeds or anything of that sort. I know a couple of people had issues with some QC issues, but I was fortunate. I didn't come across anything crazy or any QC issues on my end. But yeah, I just love the paint apps throughout this, the textures throughout the skin, throughout the pants, and the paint application. Very good job. Even in the back here, we have a lot of tears, and look at his calf. You can even see the muscles there, the muscle definition, and some highlights. So moving on to the back of the shorts. Again, you can see the little buttons there. So good job with the actual sculpting itself. With the paint apps, they used a lot of blacks to kind of give it some dirt effect, or a little bit, give it more depth, but I love that. There's also the shirt there. The shirt, I'd say, is probably the paint is okay on it. I felt like the paint itself was a little too thick. Like they didn't let. I'm not sure if it was for my piece, but it just felt like it was a little bit too thick. It could have been. Yeah, I don't know if they just didn't let it dry in between coats, but it was a little bit too thick. But besides the shirt, like the ripped, torn shirt, the paint apps on everything else was pretty spot on for me. Now the muscle definition on this one is crazy. I love how the all the veins are popping out. Look at the right arm. That's nuts. And I love all the different colors that they use to give it more definition. The textures here on his right hand, love that. It looks very well sculpted. I love how they picked up all the micro details. Even there on the elbow, you can see all the wrinkles there. So it's very accurate. And yeah, it's not like the skin is not like solid skin. Like you can see a lot of wrinkles. So which is good, because this is a huge piece, so you're able to pick up a little bit more. But with that and all the different tones and some browns that they used as well to kind of give it more depth look, it looks very good. Now the nails are good as well. It's like they could have been a little bit better, but overall I'm satisfied. The palm of the hands look great. One thing if you can see it here on the screen, you can see the underneath each finger, you can see the fingernails. That's crazy. I've never seen that on a statue. It looks amazing. That's nuts. So kudos to LBS for that. Like, great attention to detail. Yeah, no, the sculpt on this one is just outstanding. Definitely one of the best, if not the best Hulks out there. Just love this piece. Now here we're looking at the Kirby portrait, this is the whole Kirby switch out, of course, but very, very highly detailed. I love the teeth look real. I thought they were like, I don't know what you call them, dentures, but yeah, they look real. Then we have a couple green highlights there on the hair, so good sculpting with the hair as well. And I love the green highlights. But yeah, this is a outstanding piece. But I'm gonna go right ahead and kind of give you all a look of how this one looks with the other two Avengers, so you can kind of see how it displays. But yeah, outstanding piece. Alright, so here he is. This is the Kirby switch out with the LBS Captain America and Thor. outstanding. Now I feel like this one does fit well with the current line, so either if you're purchasing it to display either on its own or with the line, it looks good. You know, I know the other two are a little bit more modern, but you know, it looks good. But yeah, up next I'm going to show you how the Rage and the modern switch out torsos look with the current line. So we'll jump to that next. All right, next we're going to be taking a look at the Rage portrait or Rage torso switch out. Now, first off, we have the base here. It's a very good job with the base. We have kind of like a 3D type look of the Incredible Hulk lettering on concrete, and we have the bottom portion of his torso right here. So you get two of these, one for each additional switch out. So the first switch out we're going to look at is the Rage switch out. Now, unlike the Kirby, we have one fist closed, and in this one we have actually both fists closed. Now, besides that and the actual portrait itself, for the most part, the anatomy is still the same. You know, you have that huge, massive vein here on his right side, and yeah, the anatomy and paint is fairly similar throughout the three torsos. But again, you know, it's the paint applications on this just outstanding. The textures, the paint apps and the textures, just very good job by LBS. Love how they did all the anatomy on this one. Here you can see a little bit more of like the wrinkles on the elbows, the textures on the skin and the back. They use a lot of browns throughout the veins to give it more shading. Yeah, it's just wild. And then we move up to the actual face portion, and you know, unlike the other one, this one does have a little bit more veins since he's more in that Rage stance. So you have a lot more veins coming out from his neck area. And the sculpt of the face itself is outstanding on this one. You can see the teeth there. They do look like dentures. It's crazy. The actual tongue could have had a little bit different variations of red to give it a little bit more of a realistic look, but overall it's good. But yeah, the sculpt is outstanding. The eyes look crazy, man. And then the hair is a little bit different on this one. It has more of a spike type look, more of a modern look with same green highlights kind of throughout it. But yeah, overall I love this switch out. It's very good job with this one as well. They definitely delivered as far as giving this one that Rage effect, what you would expect from Hulk, you know. But yeah, I'll go right ahead and put this on the actual statue so you can see how it looks with the current line. Alright, so here we're looking at the Rage torso switch out with the current line. And yeah, I love it. This is what you think of when you know, or this is what you expect to see when you think of the Hulk, just him raging. But with that being said, I do not feel like it fits the line too well. Like if I had to choose one to pair with the line, it definitely would not be this one. Because we have Thor and Captain America just standing there in this more stoic museum pose. And it just doesn't, and Hulk just seems a little bit out of place, raging in the middle. So if I had to choose one, it definitely would not be this one. Unless I was going with just one Hulk in the collection and had no intentions on pairing him with the other line or with the line, then I would probably go with this one. I love it, but just doesn't fit the line too well. All right, and lastly, we're gonna take a look at the modern Rage torso switch out. Now, this one also comes with the stand here, where we have the Incredible Hulk wording right in front, protruding out of the concrete wall or rock. Now, I love how they sculpted that itself. You can see all like the bricks there damaged and cracks throughout it, you know, browns and blacks and various grays. So good job with the sculpting. But again, this is the exact same switch out that we got, or bus stand that we got on the other piece as well. Okay, you know, you kind of gotta get that 3D effect with the wording kind of just popping out of the actual concrete. Looks good. Yeah, I don't believe I noticed any differences, because this is the other one. But yeah, I don't think I noticed any differences. Other than that, it's the same thing, same sculpt, same paint. But yeah, I do appreciate that they included an extra stand for each torso, you know, so you can kind of display it, and every once in a while kind of just switch them off and display whichever actual torso you want to display. Yeah, no, looks good. Great job. But yeah, we'll go up to the actual torso itself. So unlike the Rage one, this one does have both palms just open, and I feel like that allows more detail. But we'll take a look at that. Now, looking at the actual like the sculpt of the anatomy, it's the same, you know, same thing. The main difference is of course the palms. You can see here a lot of details, and here you can actually see the prints here, like the fingerprints on this one, a little bit better than the previous clip that I showed. That is insane. That's outstanding. They did a very good job with that. So yeah, the main difference on this one when it comes to the actual body sculpt is just that the palms on this one, they're both open fist. So, but other than that, it's the same sculpt and paint that we saw on the other two torsos. With exception to the veins, there aren't that many veins on the neck area on this one since he's not raging. But other than that, yeah, it's the exact same. So, same comments I had before. Very good job. You can even see the veins even like right by his thumb and everything. It looks outstanding. Look at that. The wrinkles on his hand. Yeah, it looks good. Now looking at the portrait, this is actually the same portrait from the Rage. It looks like it. It's just not raging, but yeah, and in the back, same thing as the other ones. I don't believe I saw major difference. I believe there may have been a difference in the Rage one, minor difference, but overall it looks the same to me. I didn't notice any drastic differences. Yeah, this one does not have as many veins on the neck, which is expected since he's not raging. But similar to the hair, you have like the green highlights throughout it. And yeah, the sculpt on the face itself, it's very well. I love how you can see the veins either on the top of the forehead, on the sides of the forehead. The lip area looks very good. The teeth, very well done. Very clean paint job on this entire statue. Outstanding. So I'll go right ahead and put this on the statue with the remaining lines so you can kind of see how this one looks. All right, here he is. This is the Modern Rage torso switch out with the current line. Yeah, and I love it. This is I feel like this is the one that fits the line the best. Now this one has more of that stoic museum type look with a little bit of rage to it. So yeah, I just feel like this one does fit better. Again, I did love the Rage port or the Rage switch out, but that one was just looked a little bit out of place. So out of the three, I feel like I'm going to be displaying this one mainly. May switch it out for Kirby every once in a while and the Rage, but yeah, no, I feel like this one fits it the best. This one fits the line the best. So yeah, outstanding piece. Up next will be the 1/3 scale Iron Man. So once that comes in, I'll make sure to drop a review for you all. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this review. At the end of this clip, I'll go right ahead and drop a few pictures so you can kind of see how the setup looks right now with this line. But yeah, hope you all enjoy this, and hope to catch you all on the next one.